everyone, welcome to my reading session. Today we are going to read Greeny the Caring Tree. Let's start. There once was a loving tree named Greeny. She gave fruits, fresh air and shelter to all the animals and birds who depended on her. Every morning, the warm sun rose and wished Greeny a good morning. The animals and birds would come around each morning to eat all the delicious fruits Greeny gave them. For breakfast, they would play under the shelter of Greeny and of her branches until sunset. One day, a man moved into the neighborhood. Moved into a house in the neighborhood. Greeny and the animals curiously watched him go about his daily life. It seemed like he was busy and up to something serious. One morning, while the animals and birds were happily enjoying their breakfast of fresh fruits from Greeny, the man came with what looked like an axe. He looked very angry and serious. He came close to Greeny and raised his axe. Greeny became terrified as she suddenly realized what was about to happen. Before the animals could react, the man swung his axe and chopped Greeny down. Greeny fell down to the ground with a thud. Oh no! What will happen next? All the animals, birds, and the sun were shocked. They all felt sad and helpless to see Greeny lying on the ground. They went home with a heavy heart. When they returned to the next morning, Greeny wasn't there anymore. There were hardly any fruits for breakfast. They all missed the gentle breeze and shade from Greeny's huge swaying branches. As the days turned into months, it started getting hotter and hotter. All the small plants that grew around Greeny started drying up and dying. The birds and animals had hardly anything to eat and started leaving their homes in search of food. Very soon the man's picturesque home had turned into a barren land. It was scorching hot and lonely. The man hated it. Slowly he realized his mistake. He felt sorry. He wanted to say sorry to all the birds and animals, but they had all left tired and hungry in search of food. The man felt guilty and responsible. He planted a new tree and took great care of it. He would water it every day until the tree became just as big and tall as Greeny. Just like Greeny, he named the new tree Peachy. Peachy gave lots of fruits and shelter, just like Greeny did. All the birds and animals returned. They were happy to see Peachy, who looked just like Greeny was equally nice to them. The man apologized to all the birds and animals, and they forgave him as he had learned his lesson. They all lived happily ever after, sharing and caring for each other. The end. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with more interesting trees video. Plant your bag.